Hey guys, my name is Louise, and in this video I'm going to break down the whole entire brand of Dr. Dennis Gross. Now, he is a phenomenal dermatologist, specializes in skin. He studied in skin cancer and melanoma research previous to being a brand owner of Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare. He has his own dermatologist down 5th Avenue. Clinic is in New York City. It is I've never been, but I dream to go, and when I go, I'm going to get the whole package, pamper, skincare, everything. But basically this video, I want to really break down some skin. I know that skin can be very overwhelming, brands can be overwhelming, the whole thing can be overwhelming. It's a lot to it, but a brand like Dr. Dennis Gross as well can make it so simple and easy to navigate, easy to understand, and just seeing results, so you know that it works. It helps, get back that healthy, balanced skin that we all want. And the ingredients, the technology, the way Dr. Dennis Gross works is one of my favorite brands, hands down. Anyone that knows me knows that I head straight to Dr. Dennis Gross. You see me walk into like a retail store or department store that sells Dr. Dennis Gross, I'm straight there. So I really want to break down about Dr. Dennis, what his brand is, how it works, the ingredients, the technology, the whole range. Like, I'm talking the whole range. I'm about to break it down, and how to apply it, when to apply it, all the little bits and pieces. Hopefully that will make things simple and easy to navigate when you're in store, or if you don't have anyone in one of the stores, like a skincare specialist, to help you. Hopefully this will really touch base on all the points. I know there's so much in my head right now of what I want to say, so much I want to teach you guys. I probably will forget some things. If so, I might leave them in the bio or the description below so you can see, because oh my gosh, Dr. Dennis Gross, the way his brand is and the way it works, amazing. So I'm going to start off with Dr. Dennis Gross, some DDG. This brand, straight from New York City. Wow. Okay, so quick background about Dr. Dennis Gross and his clinic. Dr. Dennis grew up in New York City. He went to New York City Medical Center for dermatology. He's been a dermatologist for over 20 years. He started off as a skin cancer researcher. So he has studied melanoma, skin, how the skin works. He knows his stuff. And a thing that I like that he always talks about, he wants to restore the way you look, not change the way you look. That there is like mic drop. Like, that just means that he and the whole brand as a whole really care about the health of the skin, the way the skin looks, how it functions, how it can look healthy and glowy, and we can have, younger looking skin, healthier looking skin, without having to do dramatic changes and damage our skin and put so much harshness on the skin. It's about gentle and results and effectiveness and healthiness and loving of the skin. So love Dr. Dennis Gross because of all that. Another thing I like about his brand is that it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it is paraben free. So no nasties on skin, don't test on animals. He has a background in patient care, client care, and in science of the skin. Also, Dr. Dennis Gross has a beautiful wife. Her name is Carrie Gross. She grew up in California, obviously moved to New York. She actually started in fashion, which was pretty cool. But then she met Dr. Dennis and they started skincare, and voila, Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare started. And love that they're just a beautiful family and working together and helping people and changing people's lives for skin. Like, it's all a nice background to it, as well as what you see and the results that you get for the skincare. So I love that too. I can talk all day about Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare. And I actually had a really incredible opportunity to meet Dr. Dennis Gross last year for a training workshop that I had for skincare, and the way he broke down what skin does, for me, it was like a light bulb moment. It was really beautiful. So yeah. Okay, so now on to product. I'm going to list the ranges quickly one by one, then I'm going to go back and tell you what ranges they have. So I'm going to say they've got about 7 or 8 ranges. The first range is his exfoliation range. Second range is hydration. Third is vitamin C and collagen. Fourth range is the ferulic and retinol. The fifth range is like other range. It's kind of like all for one, I would say. The sixth range is his newest. It's his clinical range. Clinical. And seventh is the devices. This is also new. These devices, girl, if you can get yourself a device, do it. Like if you can't go to New York City, Fifth Avenue, get yourself a device. Anyway. Okay, first range, let's go through a little something, is the exfoliation range. The exfoliation range is a mixture of different products to help gently exfoliate the skin. Exfoliation helps with a couple of different things. Helps with tone, texture, pigmentation, pore size, anti-aging, toning the skin, removing all that dullness and that deadness, bringing back that radiance and that glow that we're missing because of all that dead skin sitting on top. Now, exfoliation is something that's very important for the skin. Allows your products to work better because now there's that removal of dead skin. It gets rid of that dullness. Every night our skin is shedding and making a lot of dead skin that sits on the top. If we have dead skin that sits on the top, or if we have dead skin that sits on our skin, it just stays there. There's nothing that can remove it until you exfoliate. Some of it will obviously come off, you wash your face, but most of it stays on the skin. Now you want something that's gentle enough but still active enough to remove that dead skin. Now I like to really break this down because exfoliation, a lot of people think of like scrubs and beads. Now like yes, they're fun, but they don't work well for the skin. Reason is because they've got little beads that when you scrub your skin, it can sometimes tear, and you don't want tearing because it can, if you've got breakouts, it can spread some of the bacteria because you're sort of like breaking that skin. If you have dry skin, you're almost really sensitizing the skin even more because you're scrubbing at it. If you've got oily skin, you might be getting oilier. It feels good, it just doesn't work as well for the skin as what we want it to. So therefore, chemical exfoliation came in. Now, chemical exfoliation sounds scary because it's got the word chemical in it, but it's actually not. Some things can be, yes, because they're so intense and so strong. They can leave your skin feeling red and sensitive and all that stuff. These days, technology is a lot better. It's not that old school, let's do a peel and stay in the house for a week because my skin is actually coming off. Like my whole layer is coming off. Touching base on exfoliation. Now, difference with the exfoliation, beads, you scrub. Now, what a lot of people don't know is dead skin is actually held on the skin by gums of protein. That holds that dead skin, and when we're scrubbing, you're kind of only really scrubbing what's loose, or else if things are glued to the skin, like dead skin is glued to the skin by protein, it ain't coming off. If you use a chemical exfoliant, that will dissolve that gum holding that dead skin, remove the dead skin, and also clean underneath the skin. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about AHAs, BHAs, and enzymes because it might be a whole process, but I'm going to actually, let me quickly talk about it. AHAs are your alpha hydroxy acids. They exfoliate the top layer. BHAs are your beta hydroxy acids. They clean underneath the skin and exfoliate the pores and where the oil production sits. Then you've got your third one, which I do include this as your chemical exfoliant. It's enzymes. Now, enzymes like Pac-Man, they just slough away that dead skin also. However, the reason why I like Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads are because couple of reasons. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like first. So this is his peel pads. You guys have probably seen it. It's a two-step process. There is three. There's the red ones, which are your extra strength. Your orange ones, which are your original. And these are the old school ones. I still got it. These are your ultra gentle. Another reason why I love Dr. Dennis Gross, in particular for his exfoliation, is because it's two steps. Now, two-step means that step one does the exfoliation, and then step two is neutralizer, but it also delivers those anti-aging products. Not a lot of skincare brands do that. That's what makes Dr. Dennis peels amazing. Not only that, but the second reason is because He also believes, Dr. Dennis believes, that when you exfoliate that dead skin, you're getting that freshness, that baby fresh skin back into, like, to the surface. And there is nothing better than delivering anti-aging or potent, like still gentle ingredients to that fresh new skin. So can you imagine trying to put a vitamin C or trying to put a retinol on skin that you haven't exfoliated in a while? It's going to penetrate, it's just not going to see as many results as what you'd want it. Imagine having fresh new skin and then putting those products on top. However, you got to be careful. That's something that, like, if other brands, if there's percentages and there's a lot, it's a lot. Another thing that I like about Dr. Dennis, so this is now the third thing, is that he doesn't really like to put percentages on his products. So if you look, his retinol doesn't have a percentage, his vitamin C doesn't have a percentage, except for his clinical, but we'll talk about that. And his exfoliation doesn't have a percentage. Sometimes high percentages don't mean better results. If anything, that could be a bad thing. Sometimes that can damage the skin or make the skin a little bit more sensitive than what it should be. So no percentages. He also believes that like a sprinkle of a lot of ingredients will help the efficacy. Fun fact, Dr. Dennis Gross skincare, this was one of his very first products he's ever made. So that's pretty cool, knowing that they're still around, they still work, they still do their thing. Okay, so Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads. What are they? How do they work? So let's talk about how it works. So you want to wash your face first. Then you open step 1. Now inside is like a saturated pad. You open it, you massage the pad all over the skin. You can go towards the eye, but just like ever so slightly around here. You don't want to bring it too high. You massage and then you rub that pad in until it starts to feel dry. You let it sit for a whole 2 minutes. Now, the reason why you have to let it sit is because you want those exfoliations to do their little business. You want it to do their thing. After 2 minutes, you are then going to apply step 2 straight on top. So you're not rinsing any of this off, you're leaving it all on. Now, after step 1, you may potentially feel heat and feel a bit of a tingle. That is normal. The skin might get a bit of a flush of red, that's okay. If your skin's not burning, like you feel like it's not burning off, then you're good. Not that it will, but some people are very sensitive. They've never really done a chemical exfoliation before, might feel that way. Disclaimer. Once you put step 2 on, you rub everywhere. Bring it down the neck as well, the neck and the décolletage area, to focus on exfoliating that dead skin, revealing that radiance, and then helping put back the anti-aging properties as well. So step 2 will neutralize that heat that you might be feeling. It neutralizes the exfoliation process, so there's no downtime. After you do step 2, that's it. It's turned off. You can put your other skincare on and not worry about, oh my gosh, my skin is exfoliating itself, like you would with creams that you leave on, or moisturizers, or really strong serums for nighttime and so forth. So step 2 goes on, neutralizes. Not only does it neutralize, it's going to deliver those anti-aging properties straight to fresh exfoliated skin. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. It sounds like a dream. You do this at home. Comes in a pack of 30 or 60, and the more you get, the more value it is. So benefits of this, in case I didn't say it before, is helps with tone, texture, pigmentation, pores, anti-aging for sure, plumping, your collagen is in there, does everything. It's amazing. Now, Dr. Dennis says to peel daily. I would say for a daily use, you'll help with anti-aging. If you find maybe that's not your thing, a couple of times a week as well is still amazing. Now, breaking down what's what. So I'm gonna start off with the most gentle. This one, you know, they don't look like this anymore. This is just this is the vintage one that I've held in my skincare routine for a while. This one is the Ultra Gentle. Now, this has 3 acids for someone who's dry and sensitive. The less acids, the more gentle it's going to be. The more acids, the more like intense it could be. Orange one is 5 acids, original for maybe people that want to start or try it to begin with. You can start here. And then red is 7. Now, extra strength are for your skincare lovers, or maybe someone with some congestion or texture under the skin, or maybe someone with a thicker, oilier skin type. but you still need to see, even though it's skin type, see if your skin can handle it first. Now, don't be too worried about the 7 acids, the extra strength, because one of the acids actually is a carminative. So you're good. So you've got 3, 5, and 7, and then you're wondering what to choose. Choose by your skin type or what results you want to see, or maybe if you want to do them daily. Also, another little thing that I like with this, I learned about it. This is very interesting. This is for like the maybe the advanced skincare person. So step 1's gonna deneutralize the skin. That's why you feel hot and bit of tingle maybe. Second step is going to neutralize the skin again, and that's going to rebalance the pH, and by rebalancing and also by debalancing and then rebalancing so quickly, now it's called a pH flux, I believe. I could be completely wrong, but what that does is by deneutralizing and neutralizing, you're going to snap back collagen. It's like you're giving the skin a little punch. Actually, I don't want to say punch, maybe like a nice kickstart. We'll say kickstart. That's a little bit better. Now, some key ingredients in the pill pads is the alpha beta acids. So your alpha hydroxys, your beta hydroxys, mixture of the two. That's your ingredients that's going to exfoliate that skin. Resveratrol. Resveratrol is an ingredient coming from like berries and grapes. Is a really nice potent antioxidant and an anti-aging polyphenol, which is going to help with free radical damage, pollution in the air, barrier over the skin, detox those pollutions, don't want them, don't need them. And CQ10, which is also an antioxidant, but also helps build collagen. Now, I know that some people like to peel at night, some people like to peel in the morning. I think I saw in a video that Carrie and Dr. Dennis like to peel in the morning to get the day started, and then the other products on top too. So I could be wrong, but that's what I saw. And it's a good prep for makeup too if you want. No rinsing, no downtime, exfoliation, infusing anti-aging ingredients after a fresh exfoliant, tone, texture, pigmentation, pores, love. So that is the pill pads done. Okay, next product in the exfoliation range is the Dr. Dennis Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Cleansing Gel. Now, this is his newest cleanser. It works for dry skin or oily. Basically, it's going to help exfoliate the skin while you cleanse, but in a very gentle and mild way. So you get that daily exfoliation, but it's not too much. Now, a cleanser is a step to help remove your makeup, clean pollution, and just the day off, that dirt, that oil, that excess skin that we're shedding helps clean. It's very important to clean the skin, because if you don't clean, it will just build up, and if you go to bed with makeup and you go to bed with just like dirt and oil and day on your face, it's going to age you, it's going to break you out, it's congestion, you just might get sensitive, a lot of things can happen. So cleansing is important just to remove the day. So it feels like honey when you put it on, which is beautiful. I use that with dry hands, dry skin to remove my makeup. But then if you add a lot of water and foam it up nicely, it gets that nice foaminess, but it doesn't leave you feeling stripped. So good for dry skin, good for oily, whatever your skin is. If you're looking for a deeper clean, but still gentle, good product to go for. Now, key ingredients, glycolic acid, which is an ingredient that penetrates at its deepest to exfoliate that skin. Willow bark, which also removes dead skin and cleans in the pores, and snow ear mushroom, which is a natural humectant which helps bind moisture to the skin. So hydration, exfoliation, beautiful product. The good thing about it is you can use the cleanser, the Pore, the alpha beta cleanser, the alpha beta peels, and the alpha beta moisturizer, which is coming up soon, all together. Like, it is okay. See how your skin goes, of course, but it is beautiful concoction. Okay, next up is the newest product by Dr. Dennis Gross, and it excites me because it talks to people with pores or anyone that wants to tighten the pores. Now, this is the Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting and Refining Serum. Basically, it's a serum step before your moisturizer, and it helps tighten pores. Now, this serum is for helping to make pores look smaller. Now, looking smaller is different from making them go away. There is nothing that will make these pores go away. Unfortunately, it sucks, but if you're looking for a product that's going to make them disappear, there is nothing like that. I've tried, I've looked for it because my pores are quite wide. Now, something to help clean them out and make them look smaller, this is it. It's got ingredients that kills bacteria, that loosens up that oil that's in pores to clean it out and then tighten the pore. Now, a good thing about this is it's silicone free. Silicone free is very important because a lot of things that help with pores have silicone, and that just blurs the look of pores. And like, blurring's good. Well, it's not good actually, but it makes it look good, but it doesn't do anything for the pore long term. So with this, it also has the alpha beta complex, and that exfoliates the skin as well gently, which then helps prevent future blackheads and I guess breakouts too. Now, when I learnt, I had some training with Dr. Dennis, I learnt that pores, we used to explain pores as like this is the layer of the skin and pores go straight underneath. Pores actually, so layer of the skin, pores actually are like a whole vessel of a lining in the skin, and it's hard to remove oil that's hardened. So this product, the Pore Perfecting and Refining Serum, has ingredients that targets each individual area of the pore to then break down what's happening in those layers, lift up any of that oil because it's loosening it, and then when you've got a clean pore, it's nice and tight. So mind blown. It's a whole detailed thing. I'm not going to go into that because that was a lot, but it works. It's beautiful. It refines pores. It actually helps. There's nothing really like that on the market. It also has the alpha beta complex, which is going to help support exfoliation and also anti-aging of the skin. Another thing I learned from Dr. Dennis Gross, as we're talking about, something that helps with pores is also vitamin C. I'll touch base on vitamin C soon, but just in case I forget it later, I'm saying it now. Vitamin C, because you're helping it make sense. Like, our skin's like young, it's nice and tight. As we get older, it starts to sag. And if I've already got little pores in my face, imagine when I get older, they're going to look even more larger. So collagen is a big thing for pores too. Collagen, exfoliation, retinol is really beautiful too. Yeah, and making sure we're taking off our makeup throughout the day. Now, when do you use this? This one is a serum, so that means it's nice and lightweight. You put it before your moisturizer and after you exfoliate. Pore Perfecting and Refining Serum. Beautiful product. Can't wait to get that one going on my skin. Here we have the final step of the exfoliating range. It's the Alpha Beta Exfoliating Moisturiser. Now, this provides deep hydration. It's oil free. It locks in hydration for 72 hours. So moisturizers are important to hydrate our skin. When we're oily, we sometimes freak out for moisturizers because it's adding another layer, but in fact, it's actually helping reduce that oil production, and it helps strengthen the skin barrier. Now, it's important to have a healthy skin barrier so the skin functions properly. Now, this has lactic acid. It has your blend of alpha beta complex, which will gently exfoliate, builds up that strength in the skin, cell turnover, anti-aging, amazing products. It would help with toning and texture, hydration, all of the above. So if you're someone who's oily and has wide pores, amazing for you. And if you're someone who's dull and flaky, good for you also. So beautiful product. Now, it is a moisturizer, so that means it goes last. You would do your cleanse, then your exfoliant, then your serum, if you do get that, and then your moisturizer. It might seem like a lot of exfoliation throughout the day. Feel free to choose and pick what you need. You don't need to do all the steps every morning and every night, but if you want to maybe peel, if you're doing the cleanse and the moisturizer, I would probably suggest peeling maybe every second day, or you can change up the moisturizer. So do these two and change up the moisturizer, you know, when you need to, maybe just one of the other ones. So beautiful range. That is all from the exfoliating range. Really good products to gently exfoliate, help with pores, hydrate. None of the products are too much. Dr. Dennis Gross says you can use it all together if you want. Just pick and choose when you feel you need to. There are some tan products, which I will talk about later. So really beautiful. Actually, maybe I'll talk about them now because they are part of the range and I don't want to confuse you. So yeah, let's talk about it now. So I just spoke to you guys about exfoliation for the face in skincare. Now I'm going to talk to you about exfoliation for the body. Now, Dr. Dennis Gross has one of the best self-tanning products for the body, hands down. I don't know, hands down. Beautiful, gorgeous, sun-kissed glow. They are his, bam, glow pads. Now what they are, it is a non-streaky natural self-tanner. They exfoliate that dead skin. They self-tan, of course, and then they penetrate anti-aging properties into your skin while you're tanning. Like, I'm sorry, that's give me that now. These are the most incredible face tan products you will ever use. Why? Because you're going to exfoliate that dead skin off, and then you're going to get that gorgeous glow. And when I say glow, I'm actually talking like how my skin's looking a little bit radiant now. You're going to get that with these products. Not shiny, but just like you've had a fresh peel. Plus, you're going to be tan. And they're safe. Now, there is 3 different ones. You've got 2 for the face and 1 for the body. Now, there's yellow and then there's red. The difference, this one says gradual glow. And then the red one is your intense glow. Now, I personally like the intense ones. They give me a really nice glow. And then for the body, I believe it's just intense, I think, at the moment. I've only ever seen them in the red ones. Now, intense glow, not crazy glow. It is beautiful. You are going to get the most even, flawless, glowy, beautiful color you've had from a self-tan, especially on the face. Another thing with me is, like, as you guys can tell, I've got wide pores. Any other tan that I generally use, it catches in my pores. And because tan oxidizes, it makes my pores look like I've got blackheads. And that's not fun. So when you're tanned, you're glowy and you're even, like no streakiness. I'm sorry, who am I? Okay, so how to use this. On the packet, it says to cleanse, peel, and then put this on. Now, I personally don't put it on. I find that because this will exfoliate the skin and then has those properties to it, it's my peel as it is. I've actually never really known that you peel beforehand. Just read the packet now. These pads wipe over the face, blend them into the skin. I make sure that I get in my eyebrows, around my hairline. Be careful if you're blonde. I make sure I get my ears and blend it to my neck to match into my tan. Applying this gives you such a beautiful color. Oh my gosh, you can't even, like, the color that you get and the way you look. I just want to wear this because I feel like I've just had a fresh peel from the clinic and my skin's glowy and it's evened out. Like, it's an incredible product. Hands down, Dr. Dennis, please never get rid of these because these are like my favorite thing ever. So incredible product, the face and the body ones. That is everything from the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta exfoliation range.